Alright, let's do some DCS J-Style.
Welcome to the F-16 Joint Standoff Weapon JSOW training. You begin at 12,000 feet MSL heading for your target. You are in active pause. Your aircraft is configured as it would be for this portion of a JSOW mission. Master arm is on. The aircraft is in air-to-ground mode. Steer point 1 is set. Autopilot is set to altitude hold, steering select. On the right MFD at OSB 6, the SMS JSOW page shows that you are carrying 4 AGM 154 alphas. Unless otherwise indicated, turn on the power to all the JSOW by pressing with the power on. The JSOW will begin to align. You will see the ready notation in the upper right area of the screen. Note, when starting from the ground, the JDAM alignment takes a couple of minutes. The countdown is A10 to ready. Next, you will prepare the 2 JSOWs to be used against the rail yard. The target area is long but not wide. Press OSB 19 to set the ripple fire to longitudinal. Set the longitudinal separation to 250 feet by first pressing OSB 17, then enter 250.
Well, you learn a lot when you do these training missions. I didn't know you could do that. 250.
Finally press OSB 2. In JSOW pre-planned PRE mode, the Viper uses the current steer point STPT as the precise target coordinates: latitude LAT, longitude LNG, and elevation ELEV. Note, for steer points used as target coordinates, the steer point elevation must be set to the terrain elevation for that point on the ground.
That's what I always forget.
To double check the latitude, longitude, and ensure elevation is correctly pointing to the ground, on the upfront display, UFC, press number pad 4, steer point. The steer point 1 data will
Holy
show the
crap,
DED.
that's what I wanted to do.
Elevation should read 79 feet.
These can change this too.
To the terrain elevation in the target area. Doppler RTN to return to the original DED display.
Oh, you're not going to talk about changing it? Well, that's how you change it. Alright, so here's steer point. So now when I make the mistake of not putting in the steer point. Damn, it's just that easy? It can't be that easy.
You are now ready to begin your first attack run. Before you do, take a look at the HUD. The azimuth steering line, ASL, should be centered. On the right side, the in-range bracket should be showing along with the current range carry. When ready to fly the attack run, press the spacebar.
Easiest bomb in the world to drop.
While keeping the ASL centered, accelerate to 430 knots. When the current range caret is inside the range bracket and the JIZ prompt appears, JSOW zone, press and hold the weapons release button until both JSOWs drop from the Viper. Digs away. At this point, in a real attack, you might break off to avoid enemy air defenses. However, for this training, you will reduce throttle to maintain 350 knots and make a slight turn towards steer point 2 by pressing the UFC rocker switch up. Continue flying and maintain 350 knots while the JSOWs glide towards the target. JSOW's in target area. Active pause is on. Observe the attack result. Press F12 and zoom out to observe the weapon's impact. When ready to continue with the training, press F1 and the spacebar.
Wow. J-Styles are nasty.
You are now ready to begin the next attack. Your target is a line of Tu-22M backfires on the ramp at Gudada Air Base. You will be using a single JSOW aimed visually, VIS, at the center of the 4 aircraft. Your goal is to destroy or heavily damage at least 2 bombers. To select a single JSOW, on the right MFD, to put the JSOW targeting into visual mode, press OSB2. Pre will change to Viz. On the HUD, you will notice the ASL has disappeared and the target designator box is now shown over the flight path marker. The target area, steer point 2, is marked on the HUD as a diamond symbol. When ready to continue flying, press the spacebar. The Viper is on a heading to put the JSOW pattern down the length of the flight line. You will probably not see target details until inside 20 miles.
I do all this?
Accelerate to above 410 knots and continue inbound.
I guess I need to do all this. Turn it back. I think it was being a little bit too rambunctious last time. Okay, what I'm supposed to do? 410 knots. Why didn't it kind of turn on? Do I have a target involved? Alright, check the range, toggle is free. To check range to target, toggle viz to pre, okay. Oh, that's how you gotta check it. And a little left. I'm confused here. What am I supposed to be doing? Anything?
Inside 20 nautical miles. Move the TD box, place it over the center of the line of backfires, then press Designate. Take your time to achieve a good aim point. If necessary, begin a shallow dive to keep the target area in sight. If you make a mistake, reset the TD box and try again. If I could see him.
Fighting that fucking autopilot. Turn this shit off. I really can't see him. Oh shit. I got too close. Fucking go out. Oh shit, did I move the box? I think I moved the box. That baby's moving.
Pigs away. Asymmetric load. Trim left wing down. Breakaway for steer point 3. UFC rocker switch up. Slow to 350 knots.
Boy, that's so way up, so far up.
Pigs away. Winchester, J South.
Caution. Caution.
JSOW and target area. Active pause is on. Observe the attack results. Press F12 twice and zoom out to observe the weapon's impact. When ready to continue with the training, press F1 and the spacebar.
We're gonna land way over here by these trucks. They might be able to fly this one. No, it ain't going nowhere. Ready. Alright, I don't have any more missiles. No more bombs. So.
Target early warning site. Coordinates north 4302, decimal 256. 041, 04.920, elevation 1,210 feet.
To strike this target, you must complete the following actions. Set JSOW to pre. Enter target coordinates by creating a steer point 4. Activate the TGP to assist in targeting. Fly your Viper to a good firing position. On the right, MFD, SMS, JSOW display, toggle to pre mode, press OSB 3.
Well, I don't have any bombs, so. I'm already in pre-mode.
On the UFC keypad, press 4 steer point to bring up the steer point display on the TED. Set the steer point to 4 with UFC rocker switch up. Target data entry. Enter the coordinates using the UFC keypad. Key presses not highlighted. Diver down to LAT. Enter 2 north, 4302256. Enter. Diver down to LNG. Enter 6 east, 04104. Enter. Diver down to elevation. Enter 1210. Check the data. Press the space bar when complete.
I might have to write this down. So many times I forget to put the coordinates in. And then put the altitude in. 041 04920. Altitude is elevation is 1210. Enter.
Press Doppler return. Enter the target into the Viper's weapon system by stepping back to steer point 3, UFC rocker switch down. After JSOW launch, attempt to keep the target in the TGP view. Bring up the targeting pod on the left MFD, OSB 14, then OSB 19. leave active pause, make an aggressive right turn towards steer point 4. Ensure your altitude is above 12,000 feet. Center the ASL and engage autopilot roll steering select, autopilot pitch to altitude hold. Once steady on your attack run, the TGP should be centered on the EW site between the two large radars. If it is not, make the TGP soy, adjust the aim point, and redesignate. Keep the ASL centered. When in range, launch the JSOW.
I don't have a JSOW. I just wasted it. I thought this was a zoom. Alright. I need to write that my cheat sheet. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, yeah, I got my little cheat sheet. Put my little dealio here for the Viper. Steer point. So you hit number 4. That's easy. Oh, let's see. I don't have a friggin' really don't have a bomb, so got too much shit over here, man. This don't even need to be here. We ain't even using this. Okay. Let me quit. Oh, yeah, I need this too. I need to learn how to do this. Cheat sheet.
Welcome to the training on how to use a visual initial point, VIP, and a pop-up point, PUP, in a CCRP bombing attack. We begin at 750 feet ATL, heading towards steer point 1. Autopilot is in altitude hold and steering select. You are fence in. Master arm is on. You are in active pause. While in active pause, you would use the SMS to set your ordnance for employment and then set the VIP and PUP for the strike. Unless otherwise indicated, use highlighted button presses and spacebar presses will immediately forward the lesson to the next step. On your first time through the training, it is recommended to fully listen to each set of instructions before taking the action that will move the lesson forward. Begin by pressing AG on the ICP. On the right MFD, you will now see the SMS page marked 84 settings. For this strike, you will drop a pair of bombs using a CCRP delivery. Press OSB 8. Set the delivery mode to CCRP by first pressing OSB 2. The bombs will be dropped from level flight using CCRP. Press OSB 5 Control to select a level delivery. First press OSB 10. And then press OSB 10 again for 0. Exit out of the control menu by pressing OSB. To enter the VIP and PUP data, you will start with the VIP page on the DVD.
Here we go.
On the ICP, press List, followed by ICP number pad 3.
Okay, list 3 is what? VIP.
You must first activate the VIP function.
Never done this.
On the ICP button pad, press 0. Doper down to the target line and use the DED rocker switch forward to set steer point 2.
Double down to the target line. Where the hell the target line at? Oh.
Down to the target bearing TBRG line. Using the ICP number pad, enter 1540. 154.0 degrees, not highlighted. And press enter.
1540.
Doper down to range. Using the ICP number pad, enter 9.2 nautical miles, not highlighted, and press enter. Doper down to elevation, ELEV. Using the ICP number pad, enter 57 feet, not highlighted, and press enter. Finish by pressing Doper down again to move back to the top of the DED page.
Enter. Do what? Oh.
You have entered the VIP data. To begin entering the PUP data, go over right sequence.
Okay. Sequence.
To activate the PUP function on the ICP keypad, press 0. Double down twice, 2 times, to the T-Berg line. Using the ICP number pad, enter 1540, 154.0 degrees, not highlighted, and press enter. We're down to range. Using the ICP number pad, enter 4.0 nautical miles, not highlighted. We're down to elevation. Using the ICP number pad, enter 57 feet, not highlighted, and press enter.
Probably never gonna use this. What did it say? 57.
Dober left. Return. You are about to begin the attack run, and things will happen quickly. Review the following main steps. At steer point 1, autopilot off. Step 2, steer point 2, adjust altitude to 500 feet AGL, speed to 450 knots. Maneuver until the symbols for steer point 2, small diamond, VIP, square, and PUP, circle, are roughly aligned. Head to steer point 2. Important, you must mark on top of steer point 2. As you cross over steer point 2, you will press HOTAS TMS forward short to mark on top and activate the VIP as the target. Steer point 2 is marked by red smoke. Continue inbound at low level. Passing the PUP, climb to 1,000 to 1,500 feet AGL. Maintain level flight, follow CCRP HUD symbology, and when nearing the release point, press and hold weapons release. Egress the target area. When you are ready to begin flying, press the spacebar.
I don't know what that mark on top of steer point 2. But okay. Alright, so where am I headed now? I'm headed to steer point 1. Nope. Oh man, you could have left them instructions up there. Autopilot it's not on. Alright, let me hit steer point 1 and steer point 2.
Turn to steer point 2. Descend to 500 feet, 450 knots. Maneuver to align steer point 2, VIP and PUP symbols.
I ain't even hit steer point 1 yet, bro. Calm down.
Get ready to mark on top, steer point 2. OTAS TMS forward short. Mark on top. Maneuver as necessary. Head inbound to the target.
Whoa, what is the target? That's what I want to know. Is that the target?
Passing PUP. Climb to 1,000 feet AGL. Execute CCRP attack.
Yeah, I'm finna hit shit. This is not an attack I would do. That was the target, damn. What the? I need to get to SMS.
Training failed. You did not significantly damage or hit the target. Press escape to exit training, and try again.
Nope, I would not be doing that. Yeah, that's not a bombing method I'd be using. There's a lot going on with that one. A whole lot. What's about JDAM? JSAL, JDAM. I don't think I ever did the JDAM. Yeah, I've never done JDAM, I don't think. I've dropped them, but
Welcome to the F-16C Joint Direct Attack Munitions, JDAM, employment. You begin at 12,000 feet MSL, heading for your target. You are in active pause. Your aircraft is configured as it would be for this portion of the mission. Master arm is on, air to ground is selected, steer point 1. On the right MFD, you should see SMS and 4 GBU 38 at OSB 6. Ensure that pre-planned pre is showing at OSB 2. Then press OSB 7 to turn on the power to the JDAM weapons. With the power on, the JDAMs will begin to align. You will see the Ready RDY notation in the upper right area of the screen. This means JDAMs are aligned. Note, when starting from the ground, the JDAM alignment takes a couple of minutes. The countdown is begin setting up the JDAM parameters by pressing OSB 5, Control, ensure that Profile 1 is selected at OSB 20, PROF 1. To set the weapon to detonate on impact, press OSB 17, Air, once.
it's already on there.
Air will change to G&D, ground. you should see the fuse delay set to 0 at OSB 18. This completes the JDAM setup for target 1 and 2. For the third target, you will use Profile 2. Press OSB 20 to switch to PRO 2. Again, press OSB 17 Air to get ground impact fusing. On the right side of the screen, you will see the buttons for setting the impact parameters. Impact angle, IMP AGN in degrees, impact azimuth, IMP AZ, 001 to 360. 000 equaling 0 means use the OSBs on the side of the screen and press 4-5. Then press OSB 2, enter. If you make a mistake, press OSB 20 3 times to step to Profile 1. Then return to the main SMS JDAM screen by pressing OSB 5. You are now ready to begin your first attack run. Before you do, take a look at the HUD. The azimuth steering line, ASL, should be centered, and the in-range bracket should be showing along with the current range. In pre-mode, the Viper uses the current steer point as the precise target coordinates: latitude, LAT, longitude, LNG, and elevation, ELEV. Note, for steer points used as targets, the steer point elevation must be set to the terrain elevation for that point on the ground. The first attack run, you will be striking 2 targets in the same area. Target 1 is located at steer point 1. Target 2 is located at steer point 2. To double check the latitude, longitude, and ensure elevation is correctly pointing to a spot on the ground, on the UFC, press the steer point 1 data will show on the DED. Elevation should read 715 feet. Using the UFC rocker switch, step forward to steer point 2. Target elevation should read 732 feet. Using the UFC rocker switch, step back to steer point 1, then double return to finally bring up the targeting pod, TGP, on the left MFD. When you do, the targeting pod should show the initial target area. Zooming in, wide to narrow with OSB 3, you will see the generated smoke hiding the targets. Important: when using pre-mode with verified target coordinates, do not make the TGP
I made that
the
mistake
SOI.
a couple times.
If you do, you may inadvertently change the target coordinates. When ready to continue, press the spacebar. Once in range of target 1, you will need to work quickly but carefully to execute the attack on both targets, following this procedure. Drop the first J while keeping the ASL centered. Watch for the target range crossmark to descend down the ASL, stopping at the flight path marker. JDAM is in range. Let the range carrier get about 1/4 to 1/3 inside the range bracket. Press the weapon release button to pickle the JDAM.
So easy. As long as you don't go SOI on this left MFD, it's easy breezy. Alright. Go 1.
JDAM away. Use UFC rocker switch forward to step to steer point 2. JDAM away.
Goddamn JDAM. Yeah, ain't trying to do all that other pop-up VIP shit. That was too much. Too much going on with that deal. Somebody asked me to join. Hell yeah. Nope, it has not. I think I put in the what's called the date of it. So, but no, it has not been held yet. And to be honest with you, I had to go and look at the date, but I know it's this week.
You are in active
I wanna
pause
say
as the
Thursday.
JDAMs fall towards their targets. You may observe results on the TGP or watch the bombs themselves by pressing F6.
Yeah, I want to say this Thursday. Super cool. We got sounds of people working and shit. That's cool.
JDAM impact, assessing damage. This attack run will use a JDAM in visual (VIS) mode. Target 3 is an A-50 AEW aircraft on the cargo ramp at Sukumi Airfield. Its exact coordinates are unknown, and a no-strike cargo aircraft, a L-100, is also on the cargo ramp. The target steer point 3 coordinates are set for the center of the cargo ramp, HUD diamond. The procedure for employing
Big
the
Chad?
JDAM in visual
Yeah, man,
mode:
let me know.
move
I'll
the
be up this weekend,
target
actually.
designator on the HUD over the desired target. Designate the target. Press HOTAS TCD depress.
2.3.
Note, at this point, the target on the right MFD, ensure the SMS is visible and select Viz by pressing OSB 2. Using OSB 20 profile, set profile 2. When you exit active
never
pause
done
and
this.
begin flying, turn off the autopilot and manually fly an aggressive turn towards target 3. When ready to continue, press the space bar. Once the target is centered, begin a shallow dive, no more than 5 to 10 degrees nose down, toward the target and set autopilot to attitude hold, to maintain an even wings level dive and reduce power to maintain 350 to 450 knots. Move the target designator over the target, designate, refine, pickle JDAM, pull off the target.
So freaking cool, man. Let's see. What? I forgot the target. It's an aircraft? Airplane. Want me to see it, take it a little closer. Let's see. Oh, no. No, I see you right there. Alright, which one is it? I think we're going for the cargo plane. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Am I too close now? Not too close. So I know which one of these I should be hitting. I think I'm supposed to be shooting this. God damn it.
JDAM away. Again, you are in active pause to observe your results.
Ooh-wee. Come on, baby. Dead.
JDAM intact, assessing damage.
I don't know what the hell that is. Let's see. What's this say? New target.
For this emergent target, you will first head towards steer point 4 and climb to above 8,000 feet in Missile. Then change steer point 4 to the target coordinates provided. First, on the right MFD, SMS, JDAM display, return the JDAM mode to pre with OSB2. Next, press UFC rocker switch up to set steer point 4. When ready to fly again, press the space bar and turn autopilot pitch off. Climb to above 8,000 feet. Head towards steer point 4. Go wings level.
What? Head towards still 1-4 go Wednesday. Head towards still 1-4.
Switch autopilot to pitch altitude hold. You are in active pause as you program the target coordinates. On the UFC, press 4 STPT to bring up the you're already using steer point 4. Double down to lat. Enter latitude coordinates by first pressing the keypad 2N to set northern latitude. Then enter 4, 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 2, followed by enter ENTR. Double down to LG, longitude. Enter 6E to set east longitude. Then enter 0, 4, 1, 3, 1, 0, 3, 4. You must enter the leading 0, followed by enter. Double down to elevation and enter 16, followed by enter. Check the coordinates are accurate. They are also shown on the F10 map marker. When ready, double return.
Okay, right here. Okay.
To set the steer point target coordinates in the Viper weapon system, use UFC rocket switch down to step back to steer point 3, then step forward to steer point. As you complete this, you should see a ground target on the left MFD TGP display. When ready to continue and start this attack run, press the spacebar.
What's causing screwed up? This was a Zoom. I was doing some other stupid shit. This was definitely a Zoom though. Damn it. It's so fucking irritating.
As with all data transmitted by voice, you will want to be sure that the target coordinates passed are accurate. Make the TGP the SOI with HOTAS DMS aft short. Use zoom in out, wide near, TV and IR to identify the target. If necessary, use TCD to refine the aim point, then redesignate. Once set, when in JDAM range, pickle the weapon.
Pickle the weapon. Got 1 GBU.
JDAM away. Maneuver to keep the target in view of the TGP and observe the results.
Caution.
Winchester, GBU 38.
Turned the wrong way. Oh. I turned the wrong way. This is the way I want to turn anyway. Seconds. It ain't hit yet.
Partial success. While not all targets were hit, you have learned JDAM strike fundamentals.
This is nasty.
You may continue to fly by pressing the space bar or escape to leave the training.
You didn't give me no more weapons, so. Log a landing. What was the target?
Call key. Ford 9-1. Inbound. Ford 9-1. Call key. 58126. Ford 49. US 29 Runway 27. Call key. Ford 9-1. Abort inbound. Resuming mission.
It's not even on. That's where I'm going. What's this called? Sukhumi.
Altitude. Altitude.
Chucks.
There ain't no chief here.